Hello, everybody. I think I figured out my Stampin' Up, my live problem. I think we got it figured out. We're here. We're here, and I think we can do this tonight. So join me, say hello. I got my bits together, and I am going to grab a stamp set and some ink. And you can see we're going to be polished pink tonight. I was feeling pinky, a little pinky, so I've grabbed some polished pink ink, and we might need some blocks, so let's work on that. Grabbing some out of the drawer. We might need a little embossing. If we do that, then we gotta have an embossing folder. Hey there, jump on, say hello, let me know that you're here. And I'm just getting all of our bits while I wander around. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. My grandkids are here, the two little ones. We're having a sleepover because tomorrow here in Maine is Indigenous People Day. And we want to celebrate as best we can. So hey Deb, we're gonna have a sleepover and play and do some fun things. And true confessions, I'm already in my pajamas for the night. So yeah, that's just the way it is for me. And let's see, I'm gonna try to minimize this screen and there. Oh, I don't know that that did anything for me, but there we go. And so I don't want to make any replies. I just want to be on here. Let's see how this works. But we're here. We found it. Got our ink. We got our bits. Let's go over what we got for bits. We got our cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4.25. Hey, Becky. I figured it out, I think. I was doing things through Meta, which is what we're supposed to eventually be moving to, but I have to work on that. So I just went back to our old regular way, and look, here we are. So we have our card base. I can hear my husband upstairs speaking to grandchildren. We have a card base. We have, what do we got there? A layer. Let's grab another layer. I'm feeling a couple of layers in this tonight. So it's got a little ink on it, but that's okay. We'll cover it up. So 2 layers, 5.25 by 4, one for each side here. We have, a 2-inch or better. It's the second largest stylish shape circle. Say that 3 times fast. Done out of vellum, so we have that. We needed a piece of cardstock that was our design series paper that's 3.75 by 2. We got one of those. We needed a piece of cardstock that is, what do we need? We need 1.25 by, I guess I don't have that. 1.25 by 3/4. So let's grab some more pink cardstock and let's get that. I don't know how I missed that piece, but clearly I did. So let's grab a little piece here and let's choppa. Okay. So what do we need? We need 1.25 by 3/4 of an inch. So 1 3/4. No, I don't want to score it. I want to cut it by 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch. I'm feeling it because I can feel a little, It's like it's embossed on here, but it's actually from my cutting plate. They are so old, but I refuse to get rid of them. It's just got a little embossing from the cutting plate. Ah, so anyway, we got it here. I'm so glad you're here with me too, Becky. So we need that. Was that right? Why do I feel like that wasn't right? Yep, 1 1/4 by 3/4. We got that. We got our circle. We need some scrap paper for some embellishments. And we got ink. We've got, what else we got here? We have got, oh, we're going to do some embossing. I was thinking that we would do some whimsical woodland trees. So I was going to grab the embossing, the large embossing, yeah, I'll get the words out. The large machine, because we're going to emboss with a large folder. And I feel like we should get started with that. So I know I'm kind of right in your face with this. So I'm going to give you my best tip. I want my embossing to go up and down because of the trees. So I'm going to still put my paper into my folder the way I want my embossing to go, which is the vertical way. But I'm going to turn my embossing folder so the spine goes in first, because you don't want to take a chance on breaking our embossing folder, and that could happen. So sorry girls, I know my hand's right up here in your face, but boom, nice tight fit. Pull that right out, grab our embossing folder out, and what do we have here? Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Hey Joyce, you found me. I was telling Becky, I think I figured out the problem, and whew, feels good. Feels good. So there is our embossing folder. We've embossed on our beautiful, beautiful basic white. And yes, I know there's a little boo-boo on there, but here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. We could put our designer series paper and nobody will know that that's on there. How do you feel about that? Are you good with that? Woohoo! All right, so that is good. That is good. Let's do some stamping. So this is our scrap piece of paper. Scrap, scrap. We have our ink. I think we're going to use, here's what I was thinking, because it's supposed to frost here tonight. Let's work with Celebrate with tags. How do you feel about that? Now, I'm thinking not a Christmas card. I'm thinking a birthday card. And let me tell you why. There's a lot of people like me that have a birthday in December. And sometimes we get kind of left behind because everybody's so busy with the holiday. Um, so I thought we'd make a birthday card with it. How do you feel about that? We're going to do a pink birthday card because pink girls like birthdays. I mean, you know what I mean. All girls like birthdays. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, so we're going to start with that. We got some scraps here. We're going to stamp. I think we're going to stamp everything in polished pink. And what I thought was we would do some mirror stamping. Are you good with me? Are you following me here? You're picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm going to stamp two two mittens. But instead of having both my mittens go the same way, I want to have one go one way and one go the other way. So there's one. And to mirror it, I'm going to stamp directly onto my silicone mat. Have you ever done this before? If you haven't, it's really cool. If you have, then it's just a technique we haven't done in a while. So I re-inked and I'm gonna stamp onto my silicone mat. Hey, Vicky. And then we're going to take our silicone mat and we're gonna overlay next to our other mitten. I don't think I care for that one so much, so let's do it again. We're going to do the same technique. We're going to ink up, make it nice and juicy and dark. Stamp on our silicone mat. Here we go. Oh, sounds good, Joyce. Ink it up, flip it over. We're going to press it right down. We're not rubbing, we're just pressing right down on our piece of scrap paper. I like that one better. Okay, I can live with that one. And in order, we're going to fix that one a little bit at the top and make a nice definition at the top of that mitten because we're kind of lost a little nibble of it. So I'm taking my pen here, my blending pen, not a blending brush, and I'm just kind of closing the gap. And then I'm going to add a little bit of ink where just carefully around the edge. I want to bring that in a little sharper. So I'm just dragging that ink carefully. Now we will be using Wink of Stella, so that clearly will darken that up a little bit as well. But I'm just dragging some of that ink around. Just kind of sharpening up our edge. There we go. And then I'm just going to rub this until it runs clear. Sometimes with the darker colors, the bolder colors, it takes an extra second. I'm just making a mess on the paper. So, oh, Kathy, it's not a party till you get here. So thanks for joining us. I hope you're feeling better, girlfriend. I missed your smile. But I know that you were not feeling well for a while. So, all right. So now it's when I wipe it, it's wiping clear, so we know it's clean and ready for the next time. All righty. One more. We're going to stamp Be Jolly. And we're going to put it right on our scrap here. Let's stamp off first and take a look at it. There's no reason, we can't tell you, there's no reason to not tell you to be jolly on your birthday. But there we go. We got a nice stamp. And then last but not least, I want to stamp Happy Birthday on the inside of the card because I want to surprise somebody who has a birthday during the holiday season with a card they wouldn't think was a birthday card. It's going to be so exciting to do that. And you know who I'm thinking of is my granddaughter. Her birthday is in December also. It's the day, well, her birthday's right after mine. Okay, so we got a happy birthday. We got a beautiful birthday card. Okay, next step. I'm talking, when I came myself, it's because I'm talking to myself, really not you. I'm talking to me. Okay? Okay. Let's bring in our Wink of Stella. And I'm going to squeeze it a little off to the side, off camera. I wanted to make sure I got some wink down in there, but without making a mess on my entire card. I really got a lot. Whew! It's all right. It will dry, and this mitten's going to look a gorge. Let's just go around. We did the wrist, and we're going to go around the outside here. See if we can't fix that up a little. Let's do the same thing on this one. Oh, I really got a lot of ink. It's just squirting like crazy. And it's okay if we get it on the outside edge, because we're going to die cut these in just a minute. So I just trying to get a little extra glitter power on here. All right, we'll let those dry just a skosh. Just a skosh. Boy, that really is a lot of Winkostella. And then maybe right in the, trying to spread it around. Holy moly, oh moly. That is a lot. Let's do this one. All right, we're going to let that dry. While that's drying, let's cut. Oh, we're going to have to redo that second mitten. Don't you worry, we'll get it. But I am going to cut out our Be Jolly. I'm going to grab another piece of scrap paper, and we are going to redo that mitten because it is wildly. Yeah, we're going to redo the mittens. They only take a second. That's the best part about crafting, is that you can always take another piece and redo it. It's just paper. It's ink and paper. But we're going to coordinate our colors, and we're cutting out our Be Jolly, or our happy birthday card. There's our Be Jolly. Let me grab another scrap. That's not really a scrap. Well, it's a scrap, but we can get a different scrap. Okay, let's take this one. I'm not sure we can get 2 mittens on here, but I have more scraps. Any of you that have ever been to my studio, you know I have lots of paper. Okay, so there is a mitten. Where is it? It's sitting right next to me. I almost ate it. Okay, so let's put our mini boss on here. And if you were the stamps with the dies, you would be right where I threw you, over on the side. Imagine that. If you were my die. Nope, you know what? I lied, because I don't have dies for this. I don't. We gotta fussy cut them. I don't have these dies, but that's okay. So, I only did one. Well, we'll do another one. You hang on. Let's fussy cut one and get it started. I'm telling you, I've lost my mind tonight. That's why we did the mirror image, because I knew we were going to fussy cut them. It's just mittens. It's just mittens. I went to a craft fair yesterday, and I saw something I'd never seen before, and I'm sure lots of people have seen it. I saw mittens made out of blue jeans. I thought that was the coolest thing. I've seen plenty of mittens made out of sweaters, but made out of blue jeans was a really great idea, I think. Uh, but I was walking over to look at them closer, and a lady purchased them, so I didn't get to see them up close. But I thought, oh, what a great idea! What a great gift for that person like my husband who's always in a pair of jeans. Okay, we need another scrap, and we're going to do our mirror image on another scrap. So we need our ink, and we're going to ink up our stamp really well. Now the mirror image is usually not as crisp, but that's okay. We're just going to pop it on here, and we are going to get the best we can. Were they lined? They were lined. They were lined with, I think maybe fleece, Joyce. But they were lined. I didn't really like the way that one came out, so let's do another one. They were really cute, but like I said, I didn't get to see them up close. Okay, let's see how this does. Gonna give it a little extra firepower here. Gonna lay it right on our little scrap of paper and tap it down good without making too big of a mess with it. Okay, I can live with that. Let's grab, you know what? Let's grab a paintbrush without any, so I have one without water. Let's see if we can paint some on here. Huh. Just gonna add some more ink. I'm gonna go back to the blending brush because I think I like that look better. And we'll put some lines in our mitten. Sorry, girls, I'm trying not to. I'm not trying to ignore you. I am trying to add some color to our mitten. And we'll just tuck this one on the bottom, and it will be all good. Just add a little bit of color. There we go. Okay, we'll set that off to the side, and let's fussy cut this one before we do anything else. So we'll have two mittens. Two mittens who lost their kittens. So my pampered stampers, they tease me about things like this because they are the best group. I love my team. They love to tease me because they said that one of the things that they have learned from me is that it's only paper and that we can always make it better. There's always a fix. There's always a fix. Sometimes they call me the fix it mama. That's okay. You call me whatever you want to call me. Just be on my team. And I'd love to have you join us there's a great special going on in the month of October. For those of you that aren't a demonstrator, you can choose $155 worth of product. That's $30 more than normal for your $99 in tax. Free shipping on that order and all your business supplies. And immediately upon becoming a demonstrator, you'll get your first discount, your 20% discount on everything you purchase. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It is so cool. Plus, you get the benefit of being on the team, and I do little perks for my team and surprises, and I talk about them all the time. We're gonna put this one's gonna get a little extra zhuzhing. The bottom mitten's getting some extra zhuzhing. We're just gonna zhuzh it up. So I hope you join my team. I'd love to have you. If you need help, I will send you the link so that you are in the right place at the right time, and I can even help you fill out your paperwork. Do it right online. Takes about 10 minutes. Okay, so we got two mittens, and we're going to toss them apart like that. We have our Be Jolly. We have our circles. We have, that's a piece of scrap. We don't need that. We have our happy birthday. We have our inside. Let's put our card together. Are you ready? Okay, I'm going to close the ink because I'm already wearing it. Let's take our seal. Got some seal. Put our happy birthday in there. Girls, I haven't even been looking for comments. I'm sorry. Jen Pitterbach, thanks for coming on here with me tonight. You're awesome, girlfriend. My friend Jen, who lives in, is it, I don't think you live right in Chatham, do you, Jen? But close by. Anyway, she lives on the Cape. She's my Cape friend. She was my dear friend that picked me up at the airport in New Orleans and hung out with me during our amazing backstage. And girls, next year's backstage is at the Red Rock Resort in Nevada. It's outside of Las Vegas. I'm hoping that all of you are there with us because I'm going next year. And I hope you're there with me too. I'm planning on everybody being there. Okay, let's talk about a circle here. I want to put the circle on here so we see a little bit of our beautiful snowflake, starflake, well, I don't know what it is, paper, our polished pink paper. Now, I want to use some dimensionals to make this bigger. So I'm thinking about where I'm going to put my mittens, and I'm going to put my dimensionals behind where my mittens are going to go so that I hide them. This is going to look magical. Anybody that you give this card to is going to say, how did you do that? And of course, you can share that information with them. So here we go. Here we go. Doreen is here. Joyce is here. Vicky's here. Can you give me some hearts or some thumbs up if you like this card so far? Tell me what you're thinking. Here we go. So we can see our dimensionals right now, but look how cool that is with that up a little higher. Let's put our mittens. Remember our mirrored mittens, so we have one going each way. Because, you know, well, I guess they're going, how are they going? They're going like this. They're going like this. So they're going this way. Anyway, I could have done them the other way, but that's how they're going. We're going to lay these right on top of our dimensionals. Nobody knows they're there. Now we use mini dimensionals. We're going to use some more mini dimensionals on our Be Jolly. I'm listening upstairs in my house and it's very quiet. Um, I'm a little concerned. I left a 6-year-old and an almost 10-year-old with their grandfather. Yesterday I was making dinner and the three of them were having Nerf gun wars in my living room. Yeah. So let's put a little Be Jolly on here. I want to move this one down just a little. Oh, no, I'm going to leave it right there. There we have a little Be Jolly. How about some... Oh, thank you for the hearts, Joyce. Thank you. How about some polished pink opal rounds? These are from the 20, what is it? 21, 22. These were from they're from the 21, 23 annual catalog. These are, I love these. I mean, they're bright and they're decorative. I put a big one on, but I'm going to move it. I'm not in love with it there. I think we're going to put it over here. And then let's add a couple of smaller ones. My take your pick tool is across the room on the other table, and I'm too lazy to go get it. So I'm just using my Stamp and Pierce tool. I think I want to put more than 3 on. I think I have dog hair on here. My grand dog was here today. Oh, girls, I can't make this stuff up. Oh, it's true, we can't make it up. All right, let's do 3 and 3. What do you think? I think we got it. I think we got it. So we have our mittens and our opal rounds, our vellum circle. I'm just going over, make sure we got. Oh, no, girls, you didn't remind me. I need to put that piece of paper on. How come you didn't remind me? We're going to flag it because clearly we need it on here. It was on the directions. Good thing I was going over them. Silly me. Okay, I'm just flagging the end a little bit. And where are we going to tuck it? We're going to come here. We're going to come here. Where are we going to put it? What if we want to go this way with it? What do you think? Talk to me. Which way? I got it. Let's pick up our Be Jolly carefully. Kind of rolling that dimensional. Rolling that dimensional. Remember that whole thing about how anything is fixable? Let's put our Be Jolly right in the middle of that strip of paper. Put that right here. Tuck it right up under the edge. Whew, okay, so we have our card base. We have our 5 1/4 by 4. We have our 1 3/4 by 3/4. We have our designer series paper that's 3 by 2. Our vellum stylish shaped circle. Our scraps that we used for creating our mittens that are mirrored, our Be Jolly. And on the inside, we're saying happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're a little bit over our 7:30. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Thank you, ladies. So here we are. Here is our card for the evening. Thank you for telling me you love it. Thank you for being here with me. You all make my heart happy. I'm going to download this and upload it to YouTube. When I do, I'll add the link on here. Please go to YouTube to my channel, like it, and subscribe. I just need a few more viewers to make it to 50 so then I can start sharing extra special content on our YouTube channel. Girls, I love you. Thank you. Mwah. Good night.